My name is Haven, and I'm a meditation teacher, mindfulness teacher and student, always the student. And this meditation series is brought to you by the Frontier at RTP. So we have a deep bow to the programming team, Amanda and Alicia, for bringing this series, hybrid series, out here in the hammocks, the beautiful blue hammocks between the Boxcar Arcade and Building 800. Breathing in the fresh air, feeling the cool breeze, a little bit of the warmth of the sun. The cars along I-40 almost sound like the ocean or a waterfall. So bringing all the elements into our 30 minutes together. And each week we have a topic, a focus, and today our focus is forgiveness. And this can be a difficult one, forgiveness. A lot of times we don't forgive ourselves because we think we're like letting ourselves off the hook. Like if we let ourselves off the hook, then we won't improve. Or if we forgive ourselves, then we're condoning like whatever it was that we did or we thought that we don't approve of. And we feel like it's easier to continue to inflict the blame, to continue to hurt, to keep inflicting the pain on ourselves, thinking that not forgiving ourselves will somehow change the future. And the truth is, as Zen teacher Charlotte Joko Beck put it, our capacity to know joy is directly related to our capacity to forgive. Our capacity to know joy is directly related to our capacity to forgive. And there really is this direct relationship between forgiving and the freedom of our hearts. And as most of us know, when we feel like we've caused harm to ourselves or others, forgiving feels like it's the last thing we think we can do. So maybe you know this story, but I'll use it because I think it illustrates this truth so well. So, a woman is walking through the woods and sees a dog sitting by a tree and thinks, oh, that's that sweet dog sitting out here in the woods all by itself. It looks like a poor sweet dog. And so as she gets closer, she can even hear a little whimper, and her heart opens and softens to the dog. And then as she gets even closer still, the dog stands up and ferociously growls at her, and she retreats, and then her heart contracts, and then she notices that the dog's leg is caught in a trap and is attached to the tree. And then once again her heart is touched, and her heart softens and her heart opens, because she realizes the dog is in pain, the dog is scared, the dog's alone, and it's not his fault. It's not his fault. He's in pain. And the dog is us, right? This is you and me when we're stuck in blame and not feeling like we deserve to forgive ourselves. Our leg is in that trap. And so what else keeps us from forgiving ourselves? Maybe we feel like we should be punished. for what we've done. Or like I said before, somehow how we feel like we're condoning the bad behavior. Or maybe we have anger, or we're afraid if we forgive ourselves, we'll repeat whatever it was that we did or we thought or we felt, and on and on. But what would happen if we did forgive? I love this quote from Lily Tomlin. Forgiveness means giving up all hope for a better past. Yeah, we might have joy. Dana Faults, the poet, says, "Do you value your reasons for staying small more than the light shining through the open door? Forgive yourself. Perfection is not a prerequisite for anything but pain. Please, oh please, don't continue to believe in your stories of separation and failure. This is the day of your awakening." So to move forward towards forgiveness, we want to recognize that storyline of blame. We want to be able to see our leg in the trap and just bring some kindness to ourselves. We just want to notice. We want to recognize and see the stories that we're telling ourselves. Notice the pain. Notice the fear. And bring some loving kindness. Soften our hearts. Open our hearts. So wherever you are, lying in a hammock, sitting on your chair, lying on the floor, sitting on your cushion, just get comfortable. And if it feels comfortable, closing your eyes. And letting your breath be easy and natural. Letting your body be at rest. And noticing where you most easily connect with the sensation of your breath. Whether it's in your nostrils, sensing the air flowing in and out. Perhaps it's the back of your throat. Maybe you most easily connect to your breath in your chest, sensing the expansion on the inhale and the contraction on the exhale. Or in your belly, sensing the rise and the fall. And wherever it is that you most easily connect or find the breath most pleasant, just knowing that this is your home base, your anchor for this meditation. That if at any time anything begins to be too much, that you can return to your home base and rest in the in-breath and the out-breath. So acknowledging that there are times in our lives that we can be really hard on ourselves. And other times that when we're not overtly in battle or at war with ourselves, we often move through the day judging ourselves for the ways that we feel we're falling short. And this meditation practice brings out our self-judgments, brings them into our awareness so they can be seen and released, so we can forgive ourselves. So just bringing your attention into the present, sitting quietly and noticing whatever sensations are present in your body. And in particular, be aware of any sensations, tensions, or pains that you may have been fighting or resisting. And there's no need to change anything. Just notice them with an interested and kind attention. Wherever you sense resistance, letting your body relax, letting your heart soften. You might even place a hand on that part of your body, offering comfort. Opening to whatever you're experiencing without resisting. You might offer words of comfort. Forgiven, forgiven. Perhaps sensing another area of resistance, letting your body relax, letting your heart soften. Opening to whatever you experience without resistance. Letting go. Breathing in and out, and letting it be. Offering yourself the intention of forgiveness through touch, through words. Now shifting your attention to your heart and mind. Noticing what feelings and thoughts you might be struggling with, denying, avoiding, unable to forgive yourself for. and noticing them with an interested and kind attention, letting your heart soften. Opening to whatever you experience without resisting. Letting go. You might offer yourself the words, I forgive you, forgiven. I forgive you, forgiven. Or if that seems like too much, I intend to forgive you. Perhaps placing a hand on your cheek or your heart, breathing in and out, letting it be. And now casting your attention wide over all the conflicts that still exist in your life, sense them inside you. If you have an ongoing struggle with your body, be aware of that. If you're fighting inner wars with your feelings, sense that struggle. Notice the conflicts in your thoughts. Be aware of how you carried on these inner battles. Just be aware of all that you have fought within yourself, of how long you've perpetuated the conflicts. With this interested and kind attention. And again, you might offer yourself these words, forgiven, forgiven. whatever brings you comfort. And gently, with loving, open awareness, allow each of these experiences to be present. Simply notice them with interest and kind attention. In each area of struggle, let your body, your heart, your mind be soft. Opening to whatever you're experiencing without resisting. Letting it be present just as it is. Breathing in and out, and let yourself be at rest. Inviting all parts of yourself, your body, your heart, your mind, your whole being to join you in peace and forgiveness. Next week, we will be talking about inviting joy and peace. If you have any questions, I'm here for a few more moments. You can turn on your mic or put your question into chat. Thank you all for being here.